clout chasing, trying to make the people feel you. Boys need to slow it down, I'm talking real screw.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, where we'll see this team's athletic corner. He got the QB not once, but twice last week with a pair of interceptions. It's the Tigers and the Vikings under the lights on Thursday night.
Spread between 4. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. Yeah, we saw that from up here, CD. A tug on the face mask, and the flag comes out.
And we saw that last week they had some defensive miscues like that, and they told us that they had worked hard on it in practice and thought they had it all cleaned up, but obviously the message hasn't really sunk in.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of carries, 87 yards. And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards to pick up, 1st down. It did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they? They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return. Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of 1st downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. They'll set up to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. Well, we've seen quarterbacks get away with throwing the ball on the run, no doubt. throws.
And listen, you're not always going to have a clean pocket to step up with the proper mechanics and deliver the football. I mean, that's a given. But you also have to understand your limits and know what you can get away with and what you can't when you're trying to make a throw like that.
And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 49 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. Right back to him on first down. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Second and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this one is incomplete. So, Charles, offensively, this group really playing at a high level, 7-0. And we're still a long ways from discussing a potential unbeaten season, I think. But to use a golf expression, no blemishes on the card, at least to this point.
Yeah, unlike my teenage years where there were blemishes everywhere and the dermatologist was on speed dial. But I do think that they're going to have to start answering questions about this start if they keep winning games. You and I both know, we in the media, will start to obsess about it and wonder, can they take it all the way to an undefeated season?
Lots of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and it'll be a third and about 13. They'll look to throw here. And for a right side here, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action, they'll throw. Going for the deep ball. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He will find his big tight end over the middle. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 38-yard line. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. This defense for the Vikings, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. This to the sideline and incomplete. Nearly intercepted, in fact, but he couldn't hang on. 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum? Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. He Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. It looked like they had the run stopped at the line of scrimmage, but the hand got up into the face mask, and the officials, they were looking for it. They spotted it.
It's an easy call, too, when it's right in front of them. You see that neck twist just a little bit, and that's enough to draw the flag.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Keep leaning on the run game. Back to the ground. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. 60 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. And there you go, Charles. A guy you liked an awful lot coming out of college, I know, making the stop behind the line.
Yeah, I thought he had the best instincts of any linebacker I'd seen in about the last decade. Crashed together with some tremendous athletic ability. Not bad for the first month of his NFL career.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Excellent recognition that none of his receivers were beating coverage and getting open, so he just threw that one away. They'll come back to the huddle, reset, and try something different.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. That will bring up 4. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
And this one also slow developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage. But not much more than that. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this to the 32.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
And that is the number to focus in on, because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time. We're not there yet. He's not knocking on the top 10 or the top 20, but over 7,000 yards in a career, fantastic.
The Vikings send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Here's Beckham. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
someone's going to take charge in the huddle.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. First down now, but that clock rolling. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. And even 40 yards.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they've been seeking.
On first and goal, they'll try the option left. Powers passed him at the 5. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Second and goal from inside the 5. Here's Stewart up the middle. And he will push his way forward down to about the 30-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal. And he fires one, but incomplete. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. You think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. And second and 10. He'll look to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bryant. And he'll be taken down, but not before they walk it across midfield. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man on the right sideline. It's Bryant. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. He'll drop to throw. And he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. Second goal. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Second and 2. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows in the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So instead of forcing the field goal, it'll be first and goal.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, the plays happen, let it go. It's over. Instead, it creates a penalty.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's first and goal. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So we've reached half. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half. The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. And the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime makes had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to air one out. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down. They'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Hands it off out of the gun. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. His 12th. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. The third quarter now, a one-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Bryant. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll set up a throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to move it down the inside the 25.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
He's got his man. It's taken on for a Viking touchdown. Now a play fake here on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
The running game's played a huge part in getting them down to this point in the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. With his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Tigers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Tigers will add to their fourth quarter lead. So an important drive for them there. They're not home, but momentum, Charles, definitely in their favor now.
And I like the point you just made. They're not home yet, but a 1-point game, and if you kick the extra point, make it an 8-point game. Only one score, but you're right. Momentum definitely in their favor right now.
It's complete, and he will get into the end zone. It's 2 points. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Here's a 2nd and 7. He finds his man, complete. It's Bryant. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he takes this one down. Goes all the way to the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. They go play action here on 1st down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they're going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return. A scoop and score for the... Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Try to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 102 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they will only muster a yard here into the 38. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll look to throw. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up. He's back to throw. And that will be incomplete.
That incompletion reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a gain of 35. The offense just continues to reign supreme. Big plays, both sides, back and forth. Tough to keep track of.
It certainly is, and I'm over here just marveling at what I'm seeing. It's tough for you, though. You got to call all these big plays and have all this emotion each time they go at each other.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 2nd and goal, here's the option. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ballgame. For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're way away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4. And the Vikings, they come out big down there at the goal line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. This was what an atmosphere this was, and the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.